It's been a long time coming back, a long time coming back. Super duper excited. Emoji J. Emoji, give me 2 seconds. Let me run get my water, okay? Don't start. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get my water. I gotta get my water. Don't start. Oh, welcome, welcome, welcome. This is the Daily Dish with Dimples. Thank you all so much for being here. I am on vacation. Hola. Big Ola, everyone, welcome. Please, this is the Daily Dish with Dimples. We are here every Monday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you, each and every one of you all, for coming. Y'all, we have guests today. We have a correspondent today. If my correspondent is here, please make sure you request the box. Request the box. Request the box. I'm super, super duper excited to see you all. What is the Daily Dish with Dimples? The Daily Dish with Dimples. Hello, Auntie. Hello. So the Daily Dish with Dimples is, yes, big top badge queen me in the building. Yo, that's Monty. Let's go. So listen, you all, the Daily Dish with Dimples is a talk show. We talk here, okay? We talk about celebrity juice, gossip, and the tea. We have been featured for 4.5 years. It will be 5 years featured this November. So it's super exciting. What do? This show is on celebrity juice, gossip, and tea. Y'all, I do not create stories. I do not make them up. I get them. Thank you, MC. I get them from the news, TMZ, like all those type of stations. This is where they come from. This is a featured show, right? So as a featured show, you have to be requested. So there will be no requesting the box unless you were invited as a guest, okay? Listen, featured means from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. Please be respectful to myself and to my guests. I do not want you all to be removed, but you will be removed if you do not act accordingly, okay? If you do not act accordingly. Top badge, big country, welcome, 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 welcome. Great to see you. Yes, definitely be respectful. Evelyn, I will see you after 3 p.m. I will see you after 3 p.m. You all, I'm super excited. So a couple announcements, right? Everyone, thank you so much for being here. Hello, top badge, big country. Good to see you. So listen, you all, I've always loved Wendy Williams, right? Wendy Williams, clearly she started in radio. She got to be on TV. Then unfortunately, she had a mishap. Sherri Shepherd took over her show. She has some like medical issues, some mental health, even some alcohol issues, right? She had like, thyroid things, but she had a rough time. So her show was taken over by Sherri Shepherd. So, but I love Wendy Williams. I never got a chance to see her show, but Wendy Williams said, how you doing, right? So in honor of Wendy Williams, here it's Not how you doing, how you dimpling? Yes, how you dimpling? Yes. So you all, please make sure you understand, like, we have some goals here. And listen, if you want to be a part of contributing, or if you want to be the big D of the stream, what is the big D of the stream? The big D of the stream is the #1 gifter at the end of the show of 3 o'clock. So please, 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 if you want to contribute, that'd be amazing. Please hit the star at the top to favorite myself. Please make sure that you favorite my guest as well. So you all, just a couple of announcements, right? A couple of announcements. This Saturday at 9 p.m. Thank you. This Saturday at 9 p.m. I will be in an auction hosted by EU Smith, big VIP EU Smith. That will be at 9 p.m. Yes, so we're feeding into this crap, huh, fellas? Yes, Nay. Make sure you hit the doggone star to, yes, feed into some more. The only Miss Tawny, if you are available, please request the box. So you all, this show is the only show. Good to see you, sis. Please request the box so we can get you started. Yes, everyone, welcome. So y'all, this is the only show that has the most correspondence. When I tell you correspondence, we have the weekend D, we have the side D. The side D is the side dish. You all, this is the only place in which you will like get all the D, hence daily dish with dimples, and not get an STD and not get pregnant. Yes, so I'm super excited. Yo, hey queen, good to see you. Good to see you. Cut her a check. Everyone, please make sure you hit the start at the top to favorite me, favorite me, favorite me. Oh, other announcements. So I'm in an auction on this Saturday, hosted by EU Smith, big VIP, and also you all, we have another wrestling show. We have a show called How You Wrestling. Yes, y'all, wrestling kitty. How You Wrestling? Yes, y'all, a spinoff to our How You Dimpling came to be. We had it was a segment for wrestling. Yeah, really, yay. We had a segment for wrestling on the Daily D with Dimples right here. Well, we pulled up on that and created How You Wrestling. That is a show that is every Tuesday at 9 p.m. If you love wrestling, if you are a wrestling enthusiast, please make sure that you come and see us tomorrow night. 9 p.m. Tuesdays. How You Wrestling? Yes, we have contributors, we have facts, we have visuals, we have audio. It's super exciting, and it's a place for people to be able to talk about wrestling. And we had a great first show. Clock that T. Hello? Yes. So I'm super excited, y'all. We're going to kick off. Welcome to the Daily Dish with Dimples. Not How You Wrestling. Yes. Make sure you hit the star at the top that favor me. It's super exciting, and we love it. Now, listen, the men may not want to say that, but How You Wrestling? Yeah, I can't. Yo, big shout out to my brother King Goober, who definitely named the show How You Wrestling. I love it, and I love giving him credit for that because it was amazing, right? How You Dimpling to How You Wrestling. So listen, we're going to get our amazing, yo, we have correspondence. Listen, this is my sister from another mister. She is a content creator. She also has a feature show Mondays at 6 p.m. No Blues News. This is my sister from another mister. I have met her. She does the side D. The side D is the side dish where we can cook up food and enjoy. Yum. Miss Tawny. Hey, girl. This is my girl. This is the only Miss Tawny. The only Miss Tawny. This is my sister from another mister. Had a phenomenal opportunity to meet her twice at Live Fest. Hola, hola. Oh, y'all. Yes. Now listen, you all, definitely make sure, welcome everyone. Please make sure you hit the star at the top. Make sure you hit the star at the top to favor the only Miss Tawny. How do you favor her? You touch her name and you hit favorite. Yes. So sis, thank you so much for being here. What are you cooking today?
The recipe I'm doing today is ironically inspired by Live Fest from 2023. I'd wanted for a while to do a Parmesan truffle fries, to try them, and I finally tried them in Arizona at that restaurant in the hotel that they did it at. Yeah. And I was in love ever since. And so I wanted to make my own, and they're actually really simple and easy to make. Like, I wish I would have done it sooner. So
super exciting. Now listen, everyone, a big shout, big warning to everyone. Listen, this is a featured show. This is my guest. So please, you will no longer get any warnings. If you are inappropriate, if you're being disrespectful, and that includes anti-Semitic behavior, that includes any behavior against the LGBTQIA community, please, we do not play that. So please make sure you're respectful to myself and my guests, or you will be removed. And people have no problem doing that. I want you to stay, but want more for yourself. yourself. Okay, sis. So we have truffle fries. Truffle fries.
Mhm.
So what is our Scorpio welcome? So what is our ingredients looking like?
Mhm. Okay, so you can use the steak fries, potato wedges, but I use the fast food fries. It is frozen ones. You can make it fresh with fresh potatoes, but I'm not that fancy. I use frozen fries. But you heat it to 400 for 10 minutes. Then you salt your fries just like you would if you got them, any fast food place. I forgot to mention this is optional, but for as far like a dip, but a garlic aioli with and it's really simple to make and it's really delicious too. I'll go through that after I explain the
A
fries.
garlic aioli.
Garlic aioli, yes.
And what would be in the, everyone welcome. This is the Daily Dish with Dimples. We're here every Monday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you each and every one of you all for being here. We have the only Miss 20. She is making truffle fries. You mentioned a garlic aioli. These are, so it's regular fries. You put in the oven, 400 for however, you said 10 minutes?
Yeah, and if you just choose to use these fast food fries, be in mind that they cook really quickly. So if you use the other fries, it'll take about 20 minutes, but these will only take about 10 minutes to cook, so you want to watch it. Just so they're golden brown and then they'll be done. So I'll go ahead and put these in the oven and I can explain the garlic aioli. Yeah, this is to make for your dipping sauce. I did the test recipe the other day. I did make it ahead because I hadn't made it before, so I wanted to test it. What it is cutting up 1 lemon. I use an entire tube of garlic paste. It's actually a mayonnaise-based dip.
Yeah.
There is chives and garlic and oregano in there, as well as Dijon mustard. And you just kind of all whisk it and stir it up together, and it's a really delicious dip, really easy to make. So.
Oh, that's that garlic aioli. Thank you so much, Auntie. Big Auntie vibes in the building. I appreciate you. Appreciate you so much. So listen, so that's your garlic aioli. We got 10 minutes that's going to be in. Mr. Marcus, welcome. 10 minutes going to be in. So wait. So tell us a little bit about you. Okay, so we have the only Miss 20. She is a content creator. You have your own feature show. Can you tell us about your own feature show for a moment?
I've had my feature show since October of 2003, No Blues News. So every Monday at 6 Eastern, I share positive news and entertainment stories. I've actually had a little twist in the last couple of weeks. I've been finding some cool stuff on TikTok. So if it's positive stuff related to TikTok, I've been trying to mix in that stuff as well, kind of something different to talk about. So
nice. Okay, cool beans. So listen, you all, we are the Daily Dish with Dimples. We are here every Monday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is a place where you can get the D and the T of celebrities. Top Badge Big Country, thank you so much. Super excited. Top Badge Big Country also has a show. This is a phenomenal show. It's a gem. It's on Friday evening. Top Badge Big Country, when you get an opportunity, this is the icon. We have icons, 2 icons in the building. That is Top Badge Big Country. We have Top Badge Queen Me 2.0. Big Country, you have a show. It's for gentlemen. It's Fridays at 7, I believe. When you get a chance, can you please put that in the comments? Please put that in the comments because it is a phenomenal show. And it really has a great opportunity to bring men together, talk about topics, and really have that and build that camaraderie. Please put that in the comments when you get a moment. Please do that. Okay, so listen. I am super excited because we have a guest here today, Tony. We have a guest. I'm super excited. Listen, everyone, we are here. This is the Daily Dish with Dimples. We are here every Monday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we talk about the juice, gossip, and tea on celebrities. This is, yes, Men Take a Seat with Country. And that, I believe, is Fridays. Is it Fridays at 7 p.m.? Just to make sure we have the time. So we bring the information that's going on. Y'all, the fact is we're here all the time. We're here all the time. We miss what's going on with celebrities. So we come here, we talk about it. We talk about celebrities. We have Side D, we have the Weekend D. We bring it and we talk about it. I'm super excited. Please, my next guest, can you please request a box because we have a queen back in the building, okay? Yes, we are all queens, but we have a queen here today. When I tell you, I'm super excited to have her back. I'm super duper crazy insane duper to have her back. You all, these top badges, my friends, my sisters, my brother are amazing. They are this app. Okay, when I talk about icon, I'm talking about someone that has been able to be true to content creation for years. She's been here since its inception and continues to build and build and won't stop, can't stop, won't stop in the most positive setting. I'm talking about, you're talking about motivating, encouraging, and not only that, but content coming out of the cervix, the mainframe. I'm super excited because she has major things going on. She is a queen, but we also call her top badge Queen Me.
That intro, though. Thank you so much.
Big top badge Queen Me. It's super.
My top badge sister.
Period. I met that woman in person. These women, I had the privilege of meeting in person. Y'all, this app is an app, but you can connect with people in person and you build relationships. You know, you do not build relationships all the time, like just in the app. You have opportunity to leave and meet people. And I had the amazing opportunities to meet these two amazing women. Top badge Queen Me, welcome back to the show. How are you doing today?
I am doing great. I am getting ready for an amazing week. Every day has been a good day by choice. Let me tell you, I have learned over and over again that it comes down to the choices that you make. And I have chosen to have great days every day. And today is in fact a great day.
Yay! Everyone. Yo, super, super excited. Y'all, if you are just gotten here, we have the Side D. The Side D is a segment with Miss Tawny, okay? The only Miss Tawny. She's making truffle fries. She has her fries in the oven. It's been percolating, about to have some garlic aioli dip. And we have the one and only top badge Queen Me, who is our special guest today. We be talking D and T, and she has so many things going on. This is a very popular month. Super, super popular month. I'm telling you all, she continues to create content like no other, and I just want to thank you for what you have done for this app. Thank you. She has talent showcases. She has cook-off showcases. She is the inventor of the female push-up and then the co-ed push-up contest. I'm telling you, I need to be going around and just telling y'all what she do because she is so innovative. So big shout out to you. Like you have, she has a big birthday month. Before we go on and jump into topics, I want people to know about your auction that you have, and then you have a birthday. Can you please tell us when your auction is and when your birthday is?
Yes, we are having a royalty birthday auction. I didn't realize we've been doing it for the last 3 years consecutively. So this is our 4th year together with my stream family, another birthday. It is going to be on the 23rd of August, which is a Saturday. We start at 7:30. We go till about 10:30. I'm last, but I'm just so grateful to have so many of the people that I've been close with for years being able to join me on my birthday auction. And let me tell you, this auction is just going to be all about fun, maybe having a little shimmer, dancing, getting that shimmy in. It is just, I won't even be counting down who's where and what. We're just going to be having a good time. And this is just one of the ways that I like to share my birthday when I'm streaming. So that's going to be on the 23rd of August. It's going to start at 7:30. It ends at 10:30. And then my actual birthday is the following Saturday on the 30th.
Yes, super, super. Oh my gosh, amazing Virgo season. You are a Virgo. Big Virgo, not the little one. Everyone, please welcome top badge Queen Me. Make sure you favor her. How do you favor her? You touch her name and hit favorite, and you touch the only Miss Tawny. You touch her name and hit favorite. You all, we're gonna get into some juice, gossip, and tea. We almost got the fries coming out, but I want to jump into some Diddy updates, you all. Listen. This has been the Daily Diddy with Dimples, and we're gonna jump into a quick. We are here from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. So we're gonna jump into a quick Diddy update. So listen, Diddy been trying to get out of jail since he got locked up. Let's talk about it, okay? Diddy has been trying to get out of jail. He says got locked up. Now, recently, Diddy did make a request to come out, but it was denied. He wanted to have a retrial because he's just trying to get out. He was found guilty on 2 counts of prostitution, transporting prostitution, which has to do with the Mann Act. He can face up to 20 years, okay? But it is a lesser sentence that may be apart from his sexual trafficking that he was acquitted on, okay? So moving forward, his legal team put out to Donald Trump that he wants to be pardoned. Yes. So Part of his legal team reached out to the Trump administration to ask if he can be pardoned. Now, I'm not sure if you're all worried about that, but Queen, have you been hearing how many times this man has requested to get out of jail? Like, if Monopoly was a black man accused of sex trafficking and prostitution, have you heard about this?
I gotta tell you, I am guilty. I am guilty. I can say it. Diddy can't say it. I can say it. I am guilty of keeping too close track of what's going on with this story. Yes, I have heard over and over and over again, new requests, old victims sending in letters, trying to see if they can get some more leniency so he can get out. And I have learned from this situation that it seems as though with the right defense, they're going to let you continue to submit request after request after request. But yes, I heard it. He's gonna push until he can't push no more.
So, girl, oh my goodness, listen, this has been literally the day. Diddy has been the gift that has kept on going for like months. Okay, truth be told, so he's already been in jail. I think at least be a year coming up, but he goes in for sentencing on October 3rd. So, okay, he said they're not letting him out. So a part of his legal team requested to the Trump administration that he be pardoned. They reached out to Trump. Well, he has asked for bail at least 3 times. He's offered $50 million. Like, he's offered a significant amount of money just to come out of jail, and it's been denied. Sis, and you know he's been denied because they say he's violent. Now, have you been disappointed about him being denied, or have you agreed? Habibi, have you agreed, or you've been a little disappointed? What do you think? Your thoughts? This is the first time for him. What are your thoughts, honestly?
Okay, so my thoughts on that particular piece is that, you know, I would want to know how they would treat anyone else with the same charges. If someone else was to go in under and they were convicted of these same charges, would they be able to be let out until sentencing? If the answer is no, then no. If anybody else would, then yes. So I think the fairness should be not because he's a celebrity, but anyone that is incarcerated with those charges and had that history, if they would be treated that way, then I think the same should go for him.
I love that. I love that. So basically, treat him like you would treat anyone else. Treat him fairly. Treat him like you would treat any other person of color. Now, that probably wouldn't. It would probably be another celebrity. Would you say, or would you say a celebrity of different color, or because typically we know people with no money not being treated that way. So would you say a celebrity of another color that he would need to be treated like, or in general, just so I can understand?
I think if he were a celebrity, same gender, different color, he would probably be granted some sort of leniency that he is currently not being. Yes.
Okay, well, thank you so much. You know, and just keeping it real. We just got to keep it real. Everyone, welcome. This is the Daily Dish with Dimples. We are here every Monday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have the only Miss Tony who is cooking up our truffle fries today, which will soon be ready. Please make sure y'all have her favorite. She has a feature show every Mondays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time called No Blues News, and we have the only Top Badge Queen Me 2.0, baby. Big Virgo season coming up. Birthday on August 30th. And she has an amazing royal auction that's going to take place on the 23rd, in which I am a part of. I'm super excited. This is what will be my second opportunity to take place. So we are talking about Diddy. If you just getting here, we're talking about Diddy. We're talking about his legal team reaching out to the Trump administration, right? The Trump administration asking for a pardon. Now, Trump said, hey, I heard it. Trump said, they talked to me about it. But Trump said, okay, Trump said that he heard about it. They talked to him about it. But he said he is not committed to granting one just yet, right? He said, Trump stated that Diddy had been hostile to him. Diddy had actually been hostile to him since he ran for office. Yes, he had been. So yo, Miss Tony, you got to be careful who you talk trash to. You got to be careful who you talk trash to. So he said he had been hostile to him. Now, Trump said he would look at the facts to see if he was mistreated. Beezy in the building, welcome. He said he would look at the facts to see if he was mistreated. But his hostility towards him might change things. Now look at that. Now look at Trump, right? You got to be careful. Now, he was probably talking trash. You know, okay, so Diddy is an African-American man who has, the African-American community haven't been so welcoming of Trump. Are you surprised about how his trash talking? Are y'all surprised his trash talking to Trump can cost him a pardon? I mean, well, what are we doing here? I mean, like, so the one thing about it is, and they said through TMZ that Diddy and Trump may have some things in common. Being prosecuted in a federal way, okay, that they have some things in common. Is that enough to say you got it in common? Yo, bro, we was prosecuted too. Thank you. Like, is it enough? Is it enough to say we got something in common? Can you really pardon me? What say you on that?
Sounds like a reach, but I mean, if you are a schemer, your part of your job is to find the connection when you can benefit. So his people are trying to find a connection so that he can benefit. Plain as that. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know them. I try to stay out of politics, and I have for years. It's pretty inescapable at this point, but sure, they're alike in probably more ways than we know, or that we'll ever know. But I don't think that should be the basis of a part in your relationship with the president.
Listen, everyone, please, this is the Daily Dish with Dimples. We're here every Monday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Top badge Queen Me, thank you so much for that. Now listen, how are we doing on them fries? You all, welcome. Golden Girl, hello. Yo, we have our food segment called The Side D. You all, this is the only place where you can get all the D and not get pregnant and definitely not get no STD. So guess what? Yo, you let me know whenever you looking like we ready for them truffle fries, sis. Everyone, if you are interested in being a guest on this show, please make sure you send me a message on DM. Please make sure you come to our show, How You Rustling. It's our new show, How You Rustling. Yes, love you too, Santa. How You Rustling, and that's Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, y'all, we'll wait for these fries. All right, well, switching up gears, we will keep posted on Diddy, just updates and so forth. Thank you so much for weighing in on that, Top Badge Queen Me. Well, y'all, we have something else to talk about. Something else to talk about, and it is of the athlete nature. Sha'Carri Richardson. Sha'Carri Richardson was recently arrested for fourth-degree domestic violence. Yes. I'm not sure if you all have heard, Sha'Carri Richardson is one of the fastest African-American women that, she's won gold medals. She blows people out. I'm just saying, you all, and there's not a lot usually on Black women, but I can't discriminate. If something happened with us, it happened with us. The way we do Diddy, the way we do Kanye, African-American woman, like, she's a celebrity as well, but we're just here to report the information, okay? Sha'Carri Richardson was arrested on an alleged domestic violence incident with her boyfriend at the airport. They had just came back. Her boyfriend, his name is Christian Coleman. Yeah, what she do? He is a professional sprinter. They had just came back from Des Moines. They came back from Des Moines. They were coming in from like this athlete show or something like that when they were running, but it said that she was taken into custody on a Sunday. May have been like 2 Sundays ago. She was taken into custody on Sunday, and as her and her boyfriend were leaving, they got into a heated argument, and it ended up into an assault from her. Security footage showed Richardson showed her boyfriend trying to walk away from her, and her continuing to push him, and he was pushed into a column. So the security footage reported it. They saw it, and police were called. She was booked. She was arrested and booked at the South Correctional Facility in Des Moines, Washington. Now listen, y'all, this can take us to the rest of the doggone show. Because what we have here, we talking about listen, we know Sha'Carri. Is there anyone here that does not know Sha'Carri Richardson? Let me not assume. Sha'Carri Richardson is a celebrity as she is an athlete. She is an amazing, very fast, thank you. She's amazing, very fast African-American woman, and she's amazing. Like, she's won medals. She was just at the Olympics. Big Top Badge Belia, thank you so much, sis. She's won in the Olympics. But here we have domestic violence. Here we have a situation in which the footage suggests that he was walking away, right? He was walking away. Now we're gonna get back into that. Yo, Miss Tony, the only Miss Tony. Let's get into these fries. We're gonna get back into that, Auntie. Shakari Richardson. We will talk about it. We welcome Sean. What do
All
we
right, the fries are done, but after you're done, it depends on how much you make. If you make a smaller batch, you only do about 2 tablespoons, but I had 3 tablespoons of the truffle oil. You can buy the more expensive, like pure truffle oil, white truffle oil. This is infused with olive oil, so it's a little less expensive of an option, but it still has the truffle taste. And then it's a cup of Parmesan cheese. To have your cheese melt, it's best to put it on the hot fries. And then to season it, you're gonna toss it in a mixture of garlic, salt and pepper, chives, and oregano.
Okay, so wait. So let's hear this one more time. So you have the mixture that's already prepared. Where's this mixture? Let's see this mixture because we want to be able to see this. Has he ever heard her before? That's a great question. So we have those seasonings. Please repeat those seasonings.
You have garlic, chives, oregano, salt and pepper, and you toss the fries in there to kind of cover it in the seasoning. So.
Okay, are you going to start? Are we tossing? Are we tossing? Okay,
yeah,
great. Everyone, welcome. This is the Daily Dish with Dimples. We are here every Monday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am on vacation. I'm running for my court. I'll be right back.
Are you not working right now? Bella Buddy, thank you.
Yes, you see them in here. I'm just kind of mix them up by hand so I can cover them in the seasoning before I serve them on the plate. This is really good and it's really simple to make. So. Okay, let's see.
Okay, everyone, welcome back. Thank you. Okay, so we have our fries.
Okay, yes.
Okay, you all, please make sure that you all favorite. We have the only Miss Tony. She has a featured show that's every Monday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is called No Blues News. Woo!
Okay.
Let's see. Okay, great. So, did you put Parmesan cheese on top?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. So we have, it does look yummy. And listen, Tony is so amazing because she has lunch. When she makes the side dish, she does the side dish. This is her lunch. So she's usually famished. She tears it up. She takes time. How are we doing? How does it taste?
Very good.
Yes.
Yeah, for those who haven't had truffle oil before, it's very like buttery and rich and delicious. So, and it's crazy because it's mushroom based. I don't even usually like mushrooms. Oops. Whoops.
Now listen, I like that. You better hold the plate. That's like a person that holds a plate. Listen, everything else will go, but the plate will not. The drink will not go. Great job, Tony. Great job. Everyone, this is the Daily Dish with Dimples. We are here every Monday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have the amazing only Miss Tony here. She has truffle fries that she has made for us. Super excited. I want to say thank you so much for your commitment to this show, Miss Tony. She has continually cooked up dishes. She creates them on her own. She comes through here and she's committed, and I appreciate you so much. I'm super thankful. Please make sure y'all favor her, and she has her featured show tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have top badge Queen Me. Let me tell you, this is another sister from another mister. Had the pleasure of meeting her in person. She is here celebrating she has big months. Let me tell you, she has big months. But this is probably usually her biggest month. I think you've had like 5 or 6 events. She has her birthday on August 30th. She has her royal auction on the 23rd. She is a streamer, a top streamer, a content creator. She has been stamped by the app of approval. You understand? If you all happily, like if you do push-ups, if you're a male, a female, it's the home of the female push-up contest. She made it. It's consistently happening. She doesn't stop on content. She has a talent showcase this. I mean, please favor her, follow her on IG. She has a talent contest. She was on here. She has her birthday, which she'll probably do a birthday show on August 30th. Then she has her auction. She also does a new streamer auction as well. So not only is she a top streamer, but she's about contributing to the platform in which she has created and added so much substance to. So I want to say thank you, Dr. Dimples. Thank you for being who you are, because I give credit to where credit is due. Boo. Wow. Hello. Thank you so much. Do you ever run out of energy with this content creation of yours? How does that go for you?
You know what? It just feels, after all these years, it feels natural, you know, after doing it for so long. And I have two wonderful admins that kind of help me keep things in order and keep things going. So, you know, with all of their help, it just feels very normal. We took a host-free we had a host-free month in July, and July flew by. We participated in other shows, but we didn't host any shows, and we all got a little bit of a break. But yes, we are back full force this month. We've got something going on every single week. I'm just so thankful to be here. We're going to be celebrating the big 44. I cannot believe it. And I just feel like it's important to celebrate every freaking birthday that I am blessed with. So we're going to do that right here.
Yes. Big Obama year. This is the Daily Dish with Dimples. We are here every Monday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If y'all have not done so already, please make sure you favorite Top Badge Queen Me by touching her name, hitting favorite, follow her on IG. Also, the only Miss Tony, make sure you favorite her by touching her name too. And she has her feature show tonight, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will be doing How You Rustling tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you all, we are going to pick back up on the Sha'Carri Richardson. Y'all, this show is about the juice, gossip, and tea with celebrities. I bring to you what is already circulating, and we have a conversation. So back to Sha'Carri Richardson. Sha'Carri Richardson was arrested on 4th-degree domestic violence. Per the surveillance at the airport in which her and her boyfriend had left, she was seen pushing him several times and she's not light, there's no light work. She's strong, she's tough, but she was seen through footage pushing him, and he finally was pushed into a column. She was arrested, she was booked, and she was later released, probably on her own recognizance. So, but the fact is, let's talk about domestic violence towards men, right? It looked like she put him in the face too. So there is an issue. Now they said, well, this is what we see. What about the things that we don't see? Has this ever happened where she may have, they say, well, what has she done? What did he do? Is that a fair question? Welcome, Dr. Eddie Zell. What did he do? Is that enough? When we talk about domestic violence, because you all, we have conversations about things that happen with celebrities. So looking at what happened, Top Badge Queen Me, is the question, what did he do? And when we're talking about someone using, physical aggression, what is the question that you ask? Or what are the questions that you ask that you see, even if it's let's call it the woman hitting him? Is that a fair question? What did he do? Do you think that's a fair question?
I mean, I think asking the question, it's a little sticky because I got two different ways of thinking about this. I don't think the "what did you do" should be used as an excuse.
Okay.
I don't think anything excuses the behavior. Violence is not okay across the board. Man, woman, doesn't matter. Right. So I don't agree with that whatsoever. I think if I'm just wanting to dissect it, or if I'm a detective, or I'm trying to come up with a theory, then I might ask that to get some insight. But whatever that is, I don't think that would excuse the behavior, especially when we're talking about these two. We're not talking, you know what I mean? We're not talking about, someone hurting someone's family. We're not talking about we're talking about two, young adults who are out in public. And I did remember seeing that video, and that was quite a few times, and that was out in public. And I always say to myself, if people have to get caught doing something in public, more than likely, there are other things like that going on behind closed doors. We just happen to catch it this time. But I don't think
Exactly.
the what anybody did is an excuse for that behavior.
Okay. Thank you so much for weighing in on that. The only Miss Tawny, have you, I mean, do you, well, let's flip the switch. Let's flip the switch. There, oh my goodness, Megan's husband, what was the guy's name who, there was the Caucasian woman that was seen running, he was running from, Mayors, something Mayor, the African-American male mayor that he got married to Megan, is it Megan Good? He's married to Megan Good. He's married to Megan Good. Y'all, I need that name of the guy who was in he was had a domestic dispute as well, but he was also running away. No, there would be no segment today. There will be the show tomorrow at 9 p.m. I have to get his name, but there was another incident in where he was running, but he was a black male. He was running away from his counterpart, which was a Caucasian woman. But it is, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, he married this African American woman. I think it's Megan Good that he married, but Jonathan Mayers. Jonathan Mayers was he got in trouble for the domestic issue, domestic violence issue, but he was seen through their surveillance actually running away from her. So but now that was from a Caucasian woman. And then you have another woman as an African-American woman. So we see the domestic violence does not, thank y'all so much for that, Taco. So domestic violence does not have a color on it. But did it weigh a little bit more? You know what I mean? Like, I think he got in trouble. I think he actually he got in trouble. He lost some sponsors. He missed out on some things. He missed out on some things. So I'm just trying to he lost roles. Yeah, Jonathan Mayers had actually was seen running away, but he actually, he lost a lot. And we'll welcome Lou. I'll have more information, but his name was Jonathan Mayers. He just recently married Megan Good, I believe, an African-American actress, but she stood by him during this prosecution, during his court time, and he got in trouble. He lost a lot of roles and so forth like that, but I wanted just to have a conversation with domestic violence. What can we do? Is there anything that we can do just as regular day people to either report more? Are we allowing it to be okay that women do that? And two, are we giving men a bad rap if they're the victims? Because you have this man as a victim, right? It's not all the time we see that, but how do we look at men who are the victims, and how much assistance or support are we giving them? Because we don't see it that much, but then when we see it, it's like, oh, he what did he do? He can take it. Are we really being fair to men that are victims of domestic violence as well? You know what I mean? Like, have we seen that? I mean, like, people don't talk about that as much. Are we being fair to men as well? And do you all have you ever seen it, or do we feel the same way that we feel with men as we do with women? You know what I mean? I don't think that happens a lot. I don't think that happens a lot. And I think we have to really be able to be open, because, you know, men are supposed to be the stronger ones. They're not supposed to be being hit by women and so forth. I think it's a subconscious. I think it's a subconscious. Welcome, EU. EU, are you still in the building? We have actually the auction I'm in. Big EU Smith, a VIP on the app, has an auction, the Daddies and Baddies auction, and it will be this Saturday starting at 7 p.m. Please make sure that you put that information in the comments. So back to Sha'Carri. How much are we doing for men that are the victims of domestic violence? Are we being fair? When you think of, I'm just wondering, when you think of men in domestic violence, are we being fair to them? Does it seem like, you know, we are giving them the same kind of leniency as women? Do we do that for them as well? What's your opinions on men really or victims of domestic violence? Are we being fair?
I mean, I think that to my knowledge, there is less men. It is more primarily women that are have victims of domestic violence. I had exes actually that were in situations where they were involved with women who were actually the aggressors. So outside of that, I kind of knew their stories. I actually went through the story myself. as far as somebody reporting it, yeah, I think we know if you've been in that situation, you know it's very hard to report. You're scared, you stay longer than you should because you're afraid to leave, you're afraid of what can happen. Mine was literally so bad, he, tried to lie to me pretty much. But the situations of the two exes, theirs wasn't quite as severe with the women, but I'm sure there are women who are just as severe in certain situations. But as I think for me, it would be hard for me to have the courage to encourage somebody to report it because I've been through it and I know it's difficult. So I kind of have to see somebody in that situation to know if I would have the courage if I saw it in front of me to encourage them to go report it. So
Okay. 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 If someone said it's a double standard, EU, if you are still in the building, please request the box for me. Someone said most women speak out more. I feel like men hold things is thinking they have to remain tough to prove an outer appearance approach. If the woman is the aggressor, why don't more cases come up? Thank you so much. So is this so then we have males. Males, do you feel as though that's the persona that males give out? You're supposed to be stronger. Even if it's a woman, yes, they feel like a punk, right? So you have some instances in which they have been the victims. They have been victims, and there's a psychological thing as could be for a man, like, why am I being really, this happened to me? So I just think for domestic violence awareness, Queen you had said no one deserves to be able to have someone put their hands on them or be the victim of domestic violence, and I appreciate that. And men have to be protected as well. Men are people, women are people, children are people. It is violence, and when you look at violence, it's like it's a traumatic nature. It affects people's lives, and we need to really be able to stand up for all people, regardless of gender, right? Because domestic violence not only hurts, people, but it hurts children. It affects their lives. Yeah, and we cannot tell people how to handle PTSD, right? PTSD is a major mental health side effect of being involved in domestic violence, because it's like reliving that. Post-traumatic stress disorder. You're reliving it and reliving it and reliving it. So I definitely want to say, so it's important. So we talk about things that happen with celebrities, but we also have to bring it up because we're real people too. The fact is, they're real people. They make more money, but we're real people as well. So these things, they happen to us all, right? But we just don't make as much money and so forth. So hey, we have somebody, Bella. We have Top Badge Bella. Top Badge Bella, this could be opportunity I have used as a pilot program to be able to invite people to the box to talk about what we're talking about. You all, please, this is Top Badge Bella. Please make sure you favor her as well. Top Badge Bella, can you please add to the conversation of domestic violence in which we are having right now?
Yeah, and I'll say this from the context of, doing a lot of work with domestic violence shelters and therefore kids, women, and men. Obviously, the preponderance of women in those shelters, and they're segregated for safety reasons, it's more women than men. What we find is, there's more reports from women, but there's not necessarily more violence towards women, believe it or not. So men are abused and silent or ignored or mocked by law enforcement. It's getting better, but that's the global trend. What I will say is, reason I asked the questions about mutual combative or if there's prior abuse is when you look at treating a person that's been through that, sometimes a person who's been abused becomes an abuser, whether it's childhood or in that relationship. And that's important to know because where did it start, right? For treatment purposes. For the relationship, we've seen those women and men that said, I was being abused, and then they turn on their abuser and they either fatally take them out or they very much so harm them because they feel that's the only way out of the relationship. Because psychologically, people don't know how to escape. They don't feel like there's trust in the system. So that's where those questions are. It's never of, well, what did you do to deserve it? No one deserves it, because if you're not defending yourself at the time, there's no reason to put your hands on someone. Does that make sense? So it's not a question of what did you do? It's a matter of what is the scenario? What is the context? What are we addressing here? How many crimes are there? What are we fixing? And who's
Yeah.
the culprit? And are they both? Right? And that's not to say because he's a victim, he automatically has some blame. It's you have to really peel it back because there are so many people that quickly jump in and make assumptions. Like I dealt with a case, and at first the call was they're mutually combative. Okay, oh my God, we got to stop this fighting angry couple. Then we found out no, they weren't. And then it was, oh well, she hit him in retaliation. And then it's like, no, she's been beating me in my sleep for months, right? So like we went through different phases of who was wrong, and until we got to the bottom of the story, she was the abuser. But we didn't know with that first call. That first call would have made you go protect this poor woman, gather her up, get her and her babies, and that was it. And so for me, that's the context I look at. It's very complicated with these family dynamics. Um, and my heart goes out to people because that's embarrassing. It's embarrassing and painful. And I know that it's a deep rooted problem in our society because people have unhealed trauma, a lot of mental health issues, and they're snapping off safe. They're just losing their
Mm,
minds, and
mm.
domestic violence is not okay. And it pours down to children, right? Thank God they don't have kids together, but I think in that context they really need to look at that whole situation. And she's got a lot of aggression, so I'm not I don't know that she's so innocent because she has a lot of aggression and poor choices in her past. So I
It's
think
so
domestic violence, you got to treat everybody the same. These men deserve protection. They might be bigger, and I'm 5'3". You'd be surprised what someone my size can do. You can't assume the size difference means that she's the victim. you know, you just can't. So that's all I gotta say.
Thank
Thank
you
you
so
for that
much.
time.
Thank you so much for adding to that because you also this is the Daily Dish with Dimples. We are here every Monday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This conversation came about because Sha'Carri Richardson, very well known African American a gold medalist,
Right.
was arrested. She was arrested for fourth degree domestic violence. Right, her boyfriend and her, who was also he's a sprinter, got into a actually she was seen as the aggressor during a confrontation when they were leaving the airport, and she was arrested at the airport. So we are just talking about like the incidents in terms of males as victims, also talking about, what does that look like? Are they given the credit or the value or the worth or the credence of being victims as well? Hi, Queen Ka. And sometimes, so we are, yeah, so we're just talking about domestic violence, but specifically as it related to Sha'Carri Richardson, who was later let out, right? She was let out. It's thought to have happened. She was let out. But this also impacts our world, right? As women, as men, even children. So we got to make sure that we're doing what we need to do in our community. Velvet Rose, welcome. So listen, you all, this is the Daily Dish with Dimples. We are here every Monday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Top badge Belia Brody, one of the most recent top badges, my top badge sister, who I also met in person, is amazing and has, I met her at Live Fest. It was before she got her badge. So listen, you all, these people with badges are very cool people. They're cool before the badge, they're cool after the badge. That's just what we are. We've worked and we've earned, you understand? But we're awesome people. So big congratulations to you. Yes, she was fun. She was amazing to hang out with. Like we spent intimate time. It was great. And I'm super excited. Thank you, Belia, Top Batch Belia, for being here. Please favor her. Please also follow her IG. She has her content coming out and she continues to create it. And she's always working on projects. So please favor her. Belia, can you tell us what you have going on or what you got coming up next?
So what I have coming up next are two big events coming up. So one is going to be Mamacitas and Mimosas next Sunday, not this Sunday, and it's a time to get women together. It's like a women empowerment brunch, and we're going to chat, have fun with the topics. I did one many like years ago before I was even streaming consistently, and we loved it, right? And we invite women, we rotate through the box, and You know, we just have an opportunity to talk about women's issues, things on our minds, how streaming affects us, and just get to a great place, right? But with fun. Like I always say, good vibes, high energy, intellect, bring it together in a package. So we'll do that. After that, we'll have an event coming up on the 29th. It's the Pinup Girl competition. Not what you think. It's 1940s pinup girl who's got the best outfit, and let's see who can do the best one. And then we'll have judges and go from there, because I think just, us having an opportunity to dress up is great.
Yes.
It's just a good time, and it's fun, and it brings people through, and it's content where you put a little more effort into it. We can play some music. I love music, so we'll have music, we'll have everything, and it's going to be great. So those are the two big things that I've got coming up, in addition to just my normal content on singing, music, dancing. Friday nights is Club Bay Avita. I have an injured arm, so I've been on a hiatus from Club Bay
Okay.
Avita on Fridays. So we're mellow club lounge.
Well, you take your time and you heal, and thank you and congratulations on all your success, all of your content. You will have an amazing time, and just be safe and be careful, but be Baya, be Top Badge Baya. Love you, and I will see you soon. I will not kick you out. I will not kick you out. I will see you soon. You all make sure you all favorite her, and make sure you follow her on IG.
I gotta get back to it, but I wanted to pop in and say that with context
Thank
about
you,
domestic
thank you,
violence,
thank
because
you.
it's important, that we not think that I'm saying it's okay to put your hands on people. Put
Of
your hands in
course.
your pocket.
Of course, of course. Thank you. Well, I appreciate you. Now you look, you went on the frozen side a little bit. Can y'all see her?
I see her, but she's frozen.
Okay. Now, Top Badge Baya, I appreciate you. Hold up, Queen Me. Okay, there you are. There you are. Listen, the only Miss Tawny. We have EU Smith. EU Smith, please request a box. We have only Miss Tawny. Miss Tawny, I want to say thank you so much, really, for being here. Thank you for contributing as always, consistently. You have your feature show tonight, the No Blues News, tonight at 6 p.m. Thank you. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for your dedication to this show and to myself as a sister. I love you, and God bless. Everyone, make sure you all come through and see her as well tonight at 6 p.m. Top Badge Queen Me, I wanted to tell you, hold up, because hold up 1 second. I ain't done with you. Hold on. I got to bring another queen in the building. You're going to be last, but I got to bring another queen in the building. This is VIP EU Smith. EU Smith has an auction. That's her first auction she is hosting this Saturday at 7 p.m. It's the Daddies and Baddies auction. Thank you so much. EU Smith has been a VIP, a high roller on this app, well known, and she is launching her hostessness as a content creator. So we have Daddies and Baddies this Saturday. Are you excited? What time does it start?
It starts at 8 o'clock Eastern, and I'm so excited. I'm actually out and about trying to get some things to be prepared for this. I really have been putting a lot of work into this, and yeah, I'm ready to step out of my comfort zone and do some big things on the app.
Listen, I'm so glad you're here. Top Badge Queen Me. You know Top Badge Queen Me. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't, you be on somebody's, like, you half dead if you don't know Top Badge Queen Me. But she, when I tell you, I've learned so much from her. You know what I mean? I've seen her. She's done countless auctions she's been in. She's hosted, her content creator. So if y'all don't have each other favored, if she is that one. And as two phenomenal, outstanding women, entrepreneurs, business-minded content creators, please, make sure you roll out with her. EU Smith, she is one to not play with, okay? Big EU, not the little one at all. So I definitely, so awesome for you all to be here. If you are not savvy, if you are not connecting, please connect with each other on IG, but follow her, visit her, Top Badge Queen Me. Y'all are, but we definitely need to spend time with amazing women. So I wanted to have you to make sure you all, follow EU Smith on IG. Make sure you are there at her auction, her very first auction that she is hosting on this Saturday. It is the Daddies and the Baddies auction, and she is definitely a baddie. She is a boss baddie. So we really want to just embrace you and welcome you into their hostess spot that you're doing. And I be remiss if I have not have you in this box to promote. So how does it, I mean, like to have your first auction? Listen, this is her first auction, but she a VIP. Are you nervous? Are you ready?
So I haven't been nervous because I'm a person that's been preparing. Like everybody had their flyers way before, you know, giving them time to promote themselves. I've been staying in contact with the chat, giving them things to do, making suggestions. So, you know, I haven't been anxious, but I'm like, oh, let's get it. You know, I'm just ready to see what it's going to be. But behind the scenes, I have a really good admin that's really been helping me. And, you know, we've been keeping the anxiety down. So, but I am like really anticipating what it's going to be like because I have never done this. And I've been in auctions, but being on this side of it is totally different. And so what I'm doing this week is preparing myself for anything, any variables, you know, because you never know what's going to happen, you know. And so I'm trying to make sure that when those things happen, for an example, people drop it out, I have something to put in that place, right?
Yes,
so
ma'am.
that's what I'm doing.
I love that. I love that. I love that. Top Badge Queen Me, you any things or words of wisdom as someone who has continuously did this over the years and continue to do it. He used the bomb. Like listen, I don't care if she had never hosted an auction before. She said, I'm doing an auction. I'm like, oh my God, there's only 2 spots I'm in. You know what I mean? Like it was a fear of loss. You know what I mean? Like F around and find out. I was like, 2 spots? I said, oh my God, I'm in. You know what I mean? Because I didn't want to miss the opportunity because she's that woman, she's that force. Is there any other words that you can impart on her, you know what I mean, as bosses to say, hey, that impart on her that would possibly help or just contribute to what she's doing?
Ooh, for sure. So I think it's a great idea to have in the front of your mind how to fill the spaces if you have people drop out or if they're not ready. Keep an open heart when they have technical difficulties. And when they're not ready at their time, you have other people, you know, maybe offer them later spots or something at the end, because like you said, there's a lot of preparation that goes into it. And to have a technical difficulty kick you completely out is heartbreaking. So being open-minded to the technical difficulties, filling in spaces with announcements, with music, talking about the people that are getting ready to come up. There's a lot of fun ways to keep it going. But that energy, keeping the energy is so important, because what I find is when you're a great hostess, they're not gonna wanna go nowhere. They're gonna stay in the room with you. Whoever they're shooting for, they're gonna shoot out of in your room, you know, before and after the people that they're supporting. So, you know, your people that are there to help with your schedule, your admin, even the people that are there all the time that you know that are specifically there for you. Don't be afraid to give them jobs, have them ask questions in the car. Look, I could go on and on and on and on, but feel free to reach out if you know, if I can support in any way, feel free to reach out to me.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that.
EU,
Thanks, Dimple.
Thank you so much. EU, thank you so much for coming here. Of course, it's my pleasure. I've known EU for years, several years now, and she's always been a stand-up individual. She's always been respectful. She is a career woman. She is a businesswoman. She is a woman, and she is, you know, a force to be reckoned with. So we deal with forces. So I respect her. I see her, and I need other people to see her and understand why she's a force, because she is. And I salute you for stepping out your comfort zone, and I wish you a great auction, and I will be there myself, and thank you for all that you do. I appreciate you, and I'll see you soon. Any other final words that you'd like us to know when you stream so we can catch you too?
So I stream weekly, daily, sometimes, and my time is 8 o'clock Eastern. Come on. 8 o'clock Eastern. On the weekends, a little treat. It's kind of like catch me if you can, but I stick pretty much with that time. This weekend I got on about 3, but that's pretty much the time that I come in. And everybody, if y'all could fade PGA, that's my admin for the auction. She's doing a really great job. But yeah, catch me during that time. And thanks again, Dimple. And Queen, me, I may take you up on some of that advice, okay?
Absolutely. I love it.
God bless you, EU. God bless you. I'm here to support you. See you soon. Always.
Goodbye.
Listen, oh my goodness. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon. Be safe. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for all that. First of all, Top Badge Queen Me, can I tell you, I mean, thank you. Thank you so much for always showing up. Thank you for being amazing. Thank you for leading really the way and paving it and still maintaining and showing. Thank you so much. Showing people the example. Thank you for being an example to show, you know, us, the community, how this thing is supposed to be done, from your editing on IG, to your content, to your organization, to your professionalism, to your beauty, to your passion, to your entrepreneurship, to your love, to your ups, to your downs, still showing up for us and your family. Thank you. Thank you so much. I love you. And I had an opportunity to meet her at Live Fest and to spend personal quality time with you. I will never forget it. I'm so indebted and invaluable for you. And I appreciate you so much. So thank you for everything you've done and what you continue to do for our community.
Thank you so much, Dimples. It means the world coming from you. And for years, we have went out of our way to push each other. So right back at you, thank you for the love and support and the kindness. You have stuck your neck out for me time and time again. You have cheered me on and everything over and over again. And I am so thankful for your kindness, for your generosity, for your willingness to be open and communicate, to include me, include my family. I thank you so much as well. You are another fantastic example of how to start something and see it all the way through.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. God bless you, sister. Yo, we're still here riding this thing out. Thank you so much. That means a lot coming from you. Just as successfully you've been in personal and professional, but we out here living. You know what I mean? And we out here living. Things ain't always perfect, but you know what? We're gonna get through, and we're gonna continue to be true to ourselves and about loving yourself and taking care of yourself. So thank you for being that example, and thank you for just sharing those words with me. Listen, I'm super excited, you all. If you do not have Top Badge Queen Me 2.0 favorite, you do not have me favorited. She is hosting her it is her royal auction on the 23rd of August, and then her birthday is the 30th. The Big Virgo vibes. Big Virgo vibes. So you all follow her on IG. Make sure you have her favorite. And I cannot wait to see you again soon. Sister, thank you for being here. Thank you for being patient. I'm on vacation this week, so I'm about to jump off. They want to go to the pool. I'm going to the pool.
Have a wonderful vacation. Shout out to all the people that pulled up for the show and the comments, my family, your family, everybody. Thank you so much for the support and the love to support my sister.
Period. I love you. Everyone, have an amazing day. Thank you so much. Big shout out to the Big D of the stream. We have PJ, Top Badge Belia, and we have Big Country. Top Badge Queen Me, I appreciate you. Love you. And I'll be back on next Monday. All right? See you then. God bless y'all. Be good. Love you. Thank you so much for everything.